Hi, I'm Ia, and I'm here to talk to you about the gift of Scottish second sight. I'm here at the beautiful Crown Point Fort and Fort St. Frederick's here at the Champlain Bridge. That's the bridge to Vermont right there. And find myself in the position of being the lonely toll house keeper, because I, through an example of Scottish second sight, recently manifested this job for myself after 21 months of working on the front lines during COVID, which was challenging and rewarding, but I'm hoping that I've found myself a little bit more of a sustainable position at this point. And the reason I say that it was an example of Scottish second sight is that I had just last week made a video of myself singing my song, The Legend of Eilean Mor, right over there at St. Frederick's on the point, because there is a beautiful historic lighthouse here. And on top of that, on Sunday morning, I woke up with a strong yen to go and be in touch with a family friend of mine who I'd heard was not well, and whose grandfather and father are the ones who got my logs out of the woods back in the 80s when I was a college girl and building my own log cabin on my dad's back 40. And when I did go visit my friend at the sawmill, I ended up speaking with his sister, who is the one who told me about this job. And within 3 days, here I am. So it was a premonition or a serendipity, Scottish second sight. Especially another example of it happened close on the heels of that, because I went up to my mom's to tell her I'd been hired, and when I drove out the driveway, I went into the graveyard there, which is not something I do that often, but I had gone maybe in May to pick lily of the valleys. And there, lo and behold, at the grave of our dear friends, when I drove over there, was the brother of a friend of mine who had died last year, and whom I had been in touch with this brother because I also knew his mom and dad so well and was very fond of them. And I had said, you know, he's out in Chicago, I had said, when you come to the Northeast next summer after COVID and you get to visit David's grave, please get in touch with me because I would really like to be there with you. Now, we had lost touch because I had gotten kicked off Facebook last spring, because I had moved back from the Netherlands and the US was demanding a driver's license to prove my identity here in the States. And so I had lost touch with Jimmy, the brother. And there he was, standing at the grave when I drove in.